Hello, hello. This is this, and if you all remember at E3, Microsoft had the little press conference where they showed the HBO Go app, and then I said there was a little problem with that app, and I'm gonna get into discussion about this and why the cable company, why I think many analysts are at least 10 to 20 years off on their predictions. But then again, most of the analysts lately have been off on their predictions. See, the thing is, I got nothing wrong with the HBO Go app or the CNN app, or I think Showtime has one too. It's basically how do you get subscriptions with these people that kind of falls flat on its face, and why many analysts can't understand that when they get up there, like Michael Preffler or whatever his name is, gets up there and says, "Well, in a couple of years' time, we're gonna see everybody dumping their cable boxes for an all-in-one entertainment system." Yeah, they'll be doing that, but they won't be getting rid of their cable, and there's a big reason why. Here's the thing: if you want to subscribe to CNN's live streaming service, guess what you have to do? Buy a cable box. If you want to subscribe to HBO Go, guess what you have to do? Buy a cable box and subscribe to HBO. If we're going to, get rid of the cable box and replace it with internet, we need to get rid of the cable box. But for some reason, these large companies are telling you no, you have to pay for the cable box to get our internet streaming services. Anything other than that, fuck you. And that's the real big fucking problem with this. How can you get rid of a fucking cable box if you need it to subscribe to your fucking streaming services? It doesn't make a fucking lick of sense every fucking time. Now, I said that the smartphone markets will eventually get rid of the handheld gaming. Not in this gen, but in the next, or the current. What are we in the eighth generation? But in the ninth generation, the fucking smartphones will destroy the handhelds. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. I mean, it kind of already happened with the PS Vita being the first casualty, which pretty much I knew was going to happen. And the 3DS was, well, barely holding on, but now the 3DS is selling like fucking candy because, Nintendo knows how to sell their shit. But after the 3DS, I'm hoping, at least hoping, that Nintendo will at least get out of the handheld while the getting's good because it won't survive. It just won't. But as of right now, there is really no way of getting streaming services from cable channels without paying, for the cable box and the cable channel in some cases. And that's a fucking problem. And that's a big problem. And when people are like, well, I can take HBO wherever I want, I don't need my cable box anymore. You failed already because you have the fucking application and you're streaming the fucking application. Either A, you hacked it, or B, you're paying for the fucking channel. And as well as the cable box. Fail. The thing is, I see it like this. I think pretty much Hulu is going to become the center hub of it all. It's going to take Hulu some time because right now Hulu is making you pay for, to take all their shit mobile, which is kind of stupid. But yeah, this is shit you can get for free on your computer, but yet if you want to take it mobile, you got to pay for extra for it. Later on down the line, Hulu and all the other people are going to get up there and realize they need to get some money out of this and they need to stop pandering to the fucking cable companies, and then they're all going to go all, and they're going to all join in with Hulu, and then Hulu's going to realize that they're going to have to make a good portion of their shows and shit already free, and then they'll make it free on mobile and all that shit. But if you want to pay for the HBO pack, the Cinemax pack, or well, not Cinemax, HBO or Showtime pack, or get or live streaming of CNN, you got to pay extra for that shit. And that's the way it's going to end up going. But as of right now, these companies are acting somewhat counterintuitive to the future, and basically they're too busy trying to fight it for some dumbass fucking reason. And it's going to at least take us maybe 10 to 20 years to make these idiots at the channels, and I mean at these channels, realize that they need to do this as a way of getting out of the fucking cable box. I mean, it just, in the end, it really doesn't make any sense, because as it is right now, it's a clusterfuck. You want Hulu on your mobile devices? You got to pay extra for that, even though Hulu is free on your fucking computer. You want HBO Go on your mobile devices? You got to get a cable box and then pay for the fucking channel. You want CNN live streaming or NBC and all that? You got to pay for the fucking cable box. And then get up there and say, "Well, I've got me HBO Go, and I don't need my cable box anymore. I'm beginning to think I don't need it anymore." Then you get rid of it, and then you realize why you had it in the first place. So you're I mean, so your account wouldn't get shut down. And then you really end up running back and getting the cable box and reactivate it so you can get the streaming service back up. Durr.